First Descendant review, it's fun. I'm not going to say it's good because I'm not at the end game, but what I've done that are in-game-esque is fun content, but I do want to talk about some stuff that I think is bad about the game before I hop into the things that are good. And, you know, the things that are bad are sometimes kind of short-term, but number one right here, I'm going to try and purchase the Ultimate Bunny skin. And you see here, I click purchase, and it takes me to the $100 bundle, which gets you all this stuff right here. And the reason that I want to bring this up is because this bundle actually isn't $100. Like, that bundle specifically is, but Ultimate Bunny is not. So you can buy any character right here under the Descendants tab, but if you want to buy Ultimate Bunny, you can go to the Ultimate Descendants tab, and you can see here that all the Ultimate characters have a cheaper version that you can buy from the store. So, one, it's really greedy to charge $100 for a character. I know Warframe charges like $80 for their Prime characters, but an Ultimate character being $100, that's ridiculous. I understand this company has to make money as it is a free-to-play game, but that is a lot. And I don't think it would be as bad if the economy across the entire world wasn't so bad right now. But the thing that makes it worse is the fact that if you go to buy this character, you're going to buy it for $100 because that's the one that pulls up. And the other character, you still have to spend $70 on because of how little coin they give you in these bundles. They don't give you enough coin at the cheapest value to get your character. You always have to buy extra coin, which we'll talk about here in a second. Background footage is a void intercept. These are the in-game content. They're basically like grandmasters in the in-game. Right now they're just kind of like strikes, but they are fun regardless. But to continue talking about the microtransactions, I think it's shitty that whenever you click buy the character, it pulls up the most expensive bundle. I think it's bullshit. To buy the cheapest bundle, you are required to spend $70 and then get a bunch of extra coin that you don't really want. And the fact that no one is bringing this up is absolutely bizarre to me, because when Destiny went from a $10 seasonal model to a $12 seasonal model, everyone lost their shit because you couldn't just buy it for $12, you had to buy it for 1,200 silver, which means that you had to buy $10 worth of silver and then $5 worth of silver, or completely overinvest and just buy $20 worth of silver. There was no in between. Now, seasons are $15 and you can buy them outright and it's not required. So that did finally change, but it was almost a whole year of that, and I don't think people necessarily ever stopped complaining. I think maybe the complaints went down because people gave up, but people did not stop complaining about that. And the fact that no one is talking about this being a $100 bundle for the character, and that's a $30 bundle that you could get, but it recommends you the $100. Like, it's one thing to recommend a bundle that's $100. It's another thing that you could have easily slapped on that screen $3,000 bundle or the $5,000 bundle, and then you get to pick which one you want to go through. And there is one other piece of monetization I want to talk about, and that's these little tickets. So you can buy these tickets. It costs, I think, $4.50, which means you can buy it for $10, so you don't have to overinvest, underinvest, or anything. And you can take that and you can buy a character with it, and you buy the event ticket and you get some free stuff with it, an extra Descendant slot. But you can take that ticket and redeem a character, so you get to pick any character that you want out of the basically like C tier starter characters that the game gives you. And then you can buy a B ticket, which isn't worth it as much because I think it's slightly over the price of a B ticket character. You can buy that, and then you will simply be able to get one of those characters, and of course it's probably worth it because you can get that extra stuff. I don't think it's worth it. And then there's the C tier, which I definitely don't think is worth it, and that should be on screen right now. Next up, the final bad thing I want to talk about, and that is just getting through this campaign. I've played this campaign for 3 days now, and I'm not grinding like super hard. I'm trying to get characters that I want to use at the same time that I'm playing, so I'm trying to do everything as I go. And man, this campaign is so boring. I was listening to the story up until about level 20, and then I stopped caring because the dialogue never stops. There's so much dialogue. I feel like the voice actors are reading from a damn book. There are so many words that they are saying that I do not fucking care. care about. Not to mention, some of the voice acting is cringe. Whenever you are in, like not a cutscene, but when you're interacting with a character, I have a scene with Glay. Freyna and Glay are talking while I'm looking at Dr. Kate, and it's so weird. Like, we didn't have enough money to make the camera pan to the other characters, or like just give us a cutscene where we can watch them all talk. Why is it this way? It's very awkward. Very, very bad. Not a big fan of the campaign. Not a big fan of the story at the moment. Maybe it gets better towards the end, but I'm at level 30, 40, something like that. Campaign, not doing it for me. It's boring. You're literally playing Borderlands the pre-sequel. It is, go to this location, do these missions of just killing stuff and picking up stuff that enemies drop, and then doing that somewhere else. The only difference is this game has way more areas and load zones than Borderlands the pre-sequel did. Like, this game is just Borderlands the pre-sequel in every possible way that makes it bad. Borderlands the pre-sequel had cringe writing because most of the players are American, not Australian, so we didn't like the Australian writing. And then you have the awful run back and forth, kill enemies, run back and forth, kill enemies that's constant. The story sucks and has tons of plot holes in it. I mean, this game doesn't have plot holes yet, but the story is not great. And while it was really cool that Borderlands had the thrusters and like the movement tech, the movement wasn't super fluid. This game also has horrible movement. Unlike its counterpart, Warframe. Warframe has fantastic movement. But all that to say, I don't think this game is very good. I think that it's over-sexualized to make some money for Nexon, and I'm sure the game, it seems like it'll probably be okay, because there is actual in-game to do these void intercepts. The game is fun. I don't know if that's enough to keep people playing. I mean, look at Helldivers. Helldivers people are having tons of fun with. It's a live service game. Not a whole lot of people playing it anymore. Some people say that has something to do with Sony. Some people say it has something to do with the devs. Some people say it's just the game in general is getting stale. Whatever it may be, we can see that same effect in this game where the game's doing great right now, people are having tons of fun, and then give it some time and not having fun anymore. I mean, Helldiver's getting updated regularly. This game already has a roadmap made for it, and there are some people that aren't giving this game more than a few hours before they rag on it, and then you have people like me that are just taking their time with it, and it's fun. Definitely don't over-grind yourself on this game, because the grinding for the first like 30 hours for the story is awful, and you're going to burn yourself out and not want to play it. But the game is fun. I don't think the game is very good. I think it's fun. So if you want to play a fun game, play this. If you're going to buy anything, buy that A ticket and just unlock an extra character at the beginning. Don't unlock Bunny, because you get her for free pretty easily. Like, you have to do nothing. It's a guaranteed drop for all of her parts. Just buy one of the other 3 main characters you didn't get. So Ajax, Lepic, or Viesa. Whichever one you didn't get, because there's 3, you can just pick one of those other 2. If you buy anything, that's what you should buy. Don't buy any of the other shit in this game. Just take the time to grind it. I know that it's probably way easier to spend $100 than to grind 100 plus hours just to get that ultimate bunny or ultimate Lepic skin, or ultimate character rather. It's not a skin, it's a character, but it's really at the end of the day not worth it, because you're kind of cheating yourself by buying it because you're not enjoying the game. Sure, might be a little tedious, might be crazy, but if you're playing a game like this, you're here for the grind. This shit has a lot of stuff to grind. This game is super grindy. So if you like to grind, this is the game for you. If you want to have some fun for free, this is the game for you. If you're looking for a good game to replace Destiny or Warframe, this ain't it. You're going to have to keep waiting for a different game to come out. I wish Anthem was still alive nowadays. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button if you're new, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video tomorrow.